Tesla did more than supply electricity. From his vow to light humanity's darkness as if it were day, to his dream of turning the Earth itself into a giant power plant, he relentlessly planned the next step. Over 5 chronological events, we trace his purpose and everyday people's transformations in one seamless story. In late 1892, Tesla wrote, "Light expels mankind's darkness." By then, he was already convinced of AC's potential. Seated in his laboratory, he sketched the solution. Step up voltage for transmission, then step it down for use. The 5 innovations that followed all sprang from this single line. In May 1893, the entrance to the Chicago World's Fair was pure darkness. Visitors staring up at the unlit sky would never forget that night. Tesla saw this as AC power's first real-world test. Up until the day before, he'd personally designed and checked every connection in his lab. With his conviction, this one success will make power no longer the privilege of big cities. The moment the switch flipped, 250,000 lamps blinked to life like a million stars. Attendees wandered under light brighter than any pamphlet could promise. They later said it felt like childhood dreams of starlight had come true. Electricians noted that AC reduced transmission losses below 25%, so every corner shone evenly. Backstage, engineers watched thermometer readings, anxiously guarding against overheated wires, and only exhaled in relief under the glow. This triumph accelerated AC adoption across America, instilling confidence that even small factories, hospitals, and rural villages could have electricity. By autumn 1893, before Chicago's afterglow had faded, Tesla moved on to the next challenge, a 14-mile, 22-kilometer, long-distance AC transmission at Redlands, California. "True revolution comes when power travels far," he said. From the powerhouse, current surged into sprawling orange groves. Local growers marveled at electric pumps. What once required horsepower now ran at the touch of a button. Labor fell by half while output doubled, they recorded. Every home had a single fan spinning lazily at its cord's end, instantly chasing away summer heat. At night, fan blades whirring replaced distant starlight, and the crackling lines proclaimed electricity as humanity's new energy source. That success proved AC power could leap beyond city limits, quickly closing the rural-urban technology gap. In winter 1896, beneath Niagara Falls thunder, Tesla oversaw the hydropower station's inaugural run. His blueprint, marrying massive turbines with AC transformers, promised to light the world with nature as own power. As the falls drove the turbine's graceful spin, current raced along wires to Buffalo. The instant 16,000 street lamps ignited. City commuters cheered. Electric trolleys now ran until 10 p.m., letting them roam freely after work. Police logs recorded a marked drop in nighttime crime. Inside the plant, engineers monitored amateurs, sharing in the triumph of converting raw waterfall energy into commercial power. This fusion of hydro and AC set the global standard for large-scale grids. Beginning in 1897, Pittsburgh's steel mills were crisscrossed by AC motor wiring. Tesla, with Westinghouse and GE, introduced individual AC motors to each machine. His mantra, "Give every device its own driver." Gone were the days of central shafts and belts. Now each roller and cutter had its own motor. Plant engineers later noted in journals, flexible layouts and 30% less noise transformed production lines. Assembly workers reported that a single machine's failure no longer ground the whole factory to a halt, allowing urgent orders to proceed without pause. In facilities running day and night, AC motors became the engine of Industrial 2.0. Tesla's design philosophy enacted in steel and iron. In 1901, on a Long Island hill rose the Wardenclyffe Tower, Tesla's boldest dream in steel, make the Earth itself a conductor. He tuned the tower's antenna to resonate with the ionosphere. During tests, discharges lit distant apparatus miles away, and newspapers proclaimed, "An era where power moves without wires has arrived." Wireless researchers were electrified. Only years later would Marconi's first radio broadcast carry that torch. Photos of tangled coils and electrodes on that hill resemble a proclamation to the cosmos. Though funding dried up, Wardenclyffe's experiments seeded satellite communications and space-based solar power research. Tesla's mission was always to banish humanity's darkness and transcend limits. From Chicago's brilliant lights to rural irrigation, urban factories, to household appliances, and even cosmic communication, this journey of before and after rewrote history. If you've wondered what changed, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next tale of innovation.